There is a rumor that Elon Musk has divulged the future price of XRP, and this video will change your life. Based on all of the forecasts, it is possible that XRP will reach $122,500. Really awesome, all right, as Ripple is beginning to collaborate with Elon Musk. I promise you that this is the greatest bullish signal ever. Please note that you cannot afford to miss it. There is a lot of conjecture about Ripple's XRP, with rumors of its possible incorporation into Elon Musk's X payment system gaining traction. This excitement was further heightened when the X verified account was followed by Ripple's official account. This action created a lot of buzz in the cryptocurrency community and may indicate a groundbreaking partnership between Ripple and Musk's vision for X. Amal, a crypto influencer, hinted at big and expressed optimism about developments regarding XRP's integration into X payments. She wasn't the only person in the crypto industry who has been keeping an eye on XRP. Although Musk has publicly endorsed Bitcoin and Dogecoin, his silence on XRP has previously raised eyebrows. However, when a crypto geek tweeted that he would endorse and invest in Ripple's XRP technology for X payments, speculation took a drastic turn. We saw this as a watershed moment for the industry. Vanel, a crypto analyst, added, during an intriguing tweet, Elon Musk was asked about XRP pay attention and expressed his nervousness. He was asked why billionaires could support Dogecoin and Bitcoin, but not XRP. He said that silence speaks louder than words and that recent events have only increased interest. Since obtaining a landmark legal victory against the SEC in August 2024, which cleared XRP's status as a non-security, Ripple's technology is a perfect fit for Musk's vision of X. Its scalability, speed, low transaction costs, and all-encompassing platform make it an ideal candidate for cross-border payments that fit seamlessly into X payments. These increases are merely symbolic. They highlight XRP's increasing strength as a prominent cryptocurrency in a market in dire need of regulatory clarity. This legal clarity boosted investor confidence, pushing XRP beyond $2 for the first time since 2018 and to a peak of nearly $3. Clarity boosting the momentum of Ripple President-elect Donald Trump has nominated Paul Atkins, a crypto-friendly individual with a history of interest in XRP, to succeed SEC Chair Gary Gensler, who announced his resignation effective January 2025. This leadership change could mark a turning point for the SEC's approach to cryptocurrencies, possibly opening the door for the US to adopt XRP more widely. Famous lawyer and X-personality Fred Rispey recently proposed that Musk use XRP into X payments as a means of retaliating against the SEC's relentless legal challenges. While this might have sounded like an act of rebellion under the previous administration, the incoming crypto-friendly leadership could provide the perfect environment for such a move, an ex-employee hinted earlier this year that XRP would indeed be integrated into X payments, sparking further speculation. If this comes to pass, XRP could finally gain the spotlight it deserves as a cornerstone of mainstream cryptocurrency adoption. But here's where it gets really interesting. Crypto analysts are buzzing with bold predictions about XRP's future, especially if Elon Musk's X integrates Ripple's technology. And let me tell you, some of their forecasts aren't just bold. They're game-changing. You won't believe what they're saying about where XRP could go next. So some experts believe this is just the beginning, as highlighted by tweets like Steph the Crypto's XRP breaking out now, and Amex's cryptic remark, love it or hate it. The XRP explosion will begin unexpectedly, but could XRP's true value be far greater than its current price suggests? One of the most audacious valuations of XRP comes from Val Hill Capital's collateralization model. By imagining a world in which all global assets, including commodities, real estate, derivatives, and central bank reserves, are tokenized on the XRP ledger. This paradigm implies that the XRP's fair market value might surge to an astounding 2,480 per token. Ripple's infrastructure and blockchain. The chief technology officer of Ripple, David Schwartz, has already alluded to this direction by confirming that the XRP ledger is moving toward real-world asset tokenization. The collateralization model goes one step further and suggests that XRP serve as the basis for collateralizing a fully tokenized global financial system. In this scenario, XRP's main function would be not only as a transaction medium, but also as a universal collateral asset that serves as the backbone for safeguarding trillions of tokenized assets. The model projects a tokenized economy worth $6.2 trillion by 2030, taking into account the world's estimated $5.3 trillion in wealth and applying a 1.25x risk adjustment factor. When this is divided by the 50.7 billion ION tokens that are now in circulation, the astounding amount of $122,500 per XRP is obtained. The Ripple coin. Although the collateralization model presents an intriguing image, it's crucial to remember that this valuation is predicated on a number of lofty presumptions. Tokenizing everything, governments and institutions would need to agree on norms for tokenization and blockchain, overcome major technological and regulatory obstacles, and expand infrastructure to accommodate such large transactions. Furthermore, rather than concentrating on XRP's transaction utility, the model emphasizes its potential as a store of value. This change in viewpoint is consistent with the way digital assets are developing as they carve out new markets in financial ecosystems. Yet skeptics contend that unidentified variables could cloud this vision, and that valuations are therefore only speculative. Regardless of price forecasts, whether or not XRP reaches the enormous value indicated by the collateralization model, the vision it embodies is profound. A world in which blockchain technology supports the entire global economy. Although there are many challenges to overcome, XRP's pioneering role in this regard makes the future undeniable for the time being. As Steph, the cryptocurrency expert, puts it, XRP is breaking out now. Could this be the first step toward a tokenized future? Only time and the blockchain revolution will tell, and with all these factors in mind, play XRP ripples. XRP's current trading price of 2.4 may seem like small potatoes compared to the asset's theoretical value of $122,000, $580, but it serves as a reminder of its enormous untapped potential. Price forecasts continue to pique the interest of both skeptics and optimists, but speaking of innovation in the cryptocurrency space, allow me to introduce you to a project that is revolutionizing Web3 development. Although it may seem impossible to build your own Web3 project without any prior coding knowledge, meet Repi, the ultimate AI-powered ecosystem that enables anyone to easily create and scale Web3 projects. With the help of the Repi toolkit, which includes a specially designed code editor, agents, and sophisticated AI-powered oracles, Web3 development is now not only accessible but revolutionary. You can merely explain your idea in plain English, and the repository AI turns it into a safe, optimized smart contract, regardless of your level of technical expertise. Repi eliminates obstacles so you can concentrate on innovation rather than technical problems. With features like real-time blockchain, monitoring, and cross-chain compatibility, it's more than just a platform. It's a game changer. If you've ever imagined helping to shape the future of Web3, now is your chance. Don't miss it now, as Repi is redefining Web3 XRP. Check out Repi and their upcoming RAAI token presale, where you can participate in a really transformative project. Links to the project are in the description below. Let's examine the catalyst in more detail to see how it drives price potential. Ripple is stretching the boundaries of financial systems. Speaking of potential, you'll be amazed at what lies ahead for XRP. XRP's trajectory is unquestionably poised for a massive leap, and as new projects continue to emerge, the possibilities for global adoption seem limitless. One of the most exciting developments on the horizon is the integration of real-world assets. Trust me, the numbers and predictions we're about to dive into are nothing short of mind-blowing. So you don't want to miss this. Tokenization. Elysia, a trailblazing RWA tokenization company, recently announced a groundbreaking plan to introduce US Treasury banknotes on the XRP ledger. This move goes beyond merely updating technology. It's a daring move toward closing the distance between traditional and decentralized finance money. It is impossible to overestimate how much this new venture could improve the usefulness and value of XRP, because ASIA intends to let users stake XRP in and exchange it for Treasury bill tokens. Investors will be able to earn yield from underlying assets, which will give XRP more practical use than it had before this partnership launch, which will take place on December 19th in collaboration with Infinite Blockmarks. This will be the first time a RWA project will be accessible on in the realm of tokenized assets. The XRP ledger in South Korea is establishing XRP as a leader by its sort of integration into conventional. With RWA tokenization, XRP could become the foundation of a new financial system, where everything from government bonds to real estate is tokenized on its blockchain. This would raise demand for XRP as investors, and even governments would need to use it to collateralize and transfer tokenized assets. Finance could be the game changer that puts XRP into the global spotlight. Imagine a future in which XRP is not just a payment token or a bridge currency for financial institutions, but also a key player in the tokenization of global assets. As more industries and governments seek to tokenize their assets and expand upon them, this trend toward global acceptance through the tokenization of real-world assets could result in a sharp increase in XRP's value. In a world where wealth is shifting more and more toward blockchain-based solutions, the demand for XRP as a utility token might skyrocket, pushing its price higher than ever before. According to the XRP ledger, the ability to stake XRP and earn yield from tokenized assets like treasury bills opens up a new dimension of investment opportunities for the crypto community. As the use cases for XRP grow, so does the potential for mainstream adoption, which could push the price of XRP to new heights. However, there are still obstacles to overcome in terms of technological advancements and regulatory frameworks. The vision for XRP in the tokenized economy is clear. Its future could be as a key player in a completely new and interconnected financial system. With every new development like the ALA partnership, XRP is positioning itself as more than just a cryptocurrency. It is laying the foundation for a future where blockchain technology and tokenization are the bedrock of the global economy. As these innovations unfold, it's easy to see why XRP's potential for global adoption might not only push its price higher but also change the financial landscape forever. And of course, with all this excitement around XRP, the big players are making their moves. The moment XRP shows signs of explosive growth, whales are jumping in, buying up massive amounts of tokens. You won't believe the sheer scale of these buys. This is a bullish signal like no other, and you won't want to miss what it could mean for the future of XRP. So XRP has been trading within a narrow range for the past week, leaving many wondering when the next big move will come. But behind the scenes, something significant is happening. Crypto whales and long-term holders are making their presence felt, with massive amounts of XRP being scooped up despite the price, combining anti-ment investors with between 100 million and 1 billion XRP have added an incredible 590 million tokens to their bags, totaling about 1.3 billion, according to on-chain analytics. Acquisitions are a clear indication that the whales are positioning themselves for what could be a major breakout with a combined 8.9 billion XRP Ripple tokens now in the hands of these big players. It's clear they have significant confidence in XRP's future. But why does this matter so much? When whales accumulate such large quantities, it creates a shift in the market dynamics, as these holders aren't likely to sell their tokens anytime soon. The selling pressure is reduced, and the potential for a price rally increases, while the price has remained neutral for now. These whale activities are forming the foundation for a potential upside. With no immediate signs of selling from these large investors, the stage is set for XRP to potentially break out of its current range. If these whales continue to accumulate, the growing scarcity of XRP could push the price up, especially when the market eventually catches up to the demand in the world of crypto. The movements of whales often precede a price surge, and it wouldn't be surprising to see XRP rally as these players continue to hold and possibly reduce circulating. The market may be quiet right now, but the whales are sending a strong signal behind the scenes. The question is, will the larger market follow suit? The XRP is showing strong support from its biggest investors, so the next big move could be imminent. The only thing left to ask is, are you bullish on the XRP Ripple token? If so, please share your predictions in the comments section. I'd be interested to know. With that, this video comes to an end. Thank you for watching, and if you found it useful, please click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and, most importantly, leave a comment with your ideas or questions.